Hello YouTube land. Today I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup routine. This is something that I wear to work, and just for reference, I work in a very corporate America office. So I try to keep it really simple and natural, and this is something that I will do even if I'm going out on a date night with my husband or just going out with friends. It's just really my go-to look. So to start, I'm going to be using this Earth Science Almond Aloe Moisturizer, and I got this at, well, you can get it at Whole Foods. I think I got this specific one at Sprouts. And if you're not familiar with Sprouts, it's a kind of organic grocer here in Southern California, but I think they have them in other states. So this is kind of almost empty. So I'm just going to squeeze about that much of it into my hand, and this stuff absorbs like nobody's business, so don't feel like you can go overboard. And I also kind of use this as an eye cream, so I'll smear it under my eye area and around my brown bone, since that's where a lot of your skin elasticity is. So I will just smear this around my face in a very unladylike manner. And once that is done, I will put some concealer under my eyes, which, if I can find it, is the Maybelline New York Fit Me concealer in the color Sand Sable, or the number 20. So what I will do is probably like 3 good dots under my eyes. I'll go down my nose, and I don't know why, but I've never broken out of my nose, but I have these 2 like deep acne spots, but oops, I'm gonna go there anyways. I kind of do like a U in my forehead area, go down my nose, I'll go like this around my mouth, and then I'll I don't know, smear a spot on the tip of my chin. And once I've done that, I take my Eagle Tools foundation brush, and I just got this at Target. It's really inexpensive. I might have paid maybe about $10 for it, probably less, to be honest. And I just go ahead and blend this in the best I can. This is hard to do looking in a laptop frame. If I'm being really simple with my day, I stop there. But typically after that, I take my Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua foundation, and I wear the color 30 Beige. So I'm sure you're really familiar with this product. I feel like it's kind of all over YouTube, but I'm probably on my 3rd or 4th little bottle of this, but just so you can see it without the glare, yeah, and the color Beige 30. So I try to shake this up really good because it is water-based. So if you don't shake it, it'll squeeze out product, but it'll also squeeze out water, and that's not your goal here. But I always use my hands to apply this. So, and I also, this may seem weird, I try not to put it on my forehead, just because when I do, I don't really need the coverage there, and if I do put the product there, I tend to break out, and nobody wants that. So I'll probably put about that much on my fingertip, kind of stick it together, and then from there, I just kind of blend it in with my hands. And I know it may seem counterproductive to go over the concealer, but I find that doing it vice versa, just, I don't know, I don't like the results as much. So I know I said I don't put this on my forehead, but what I'll typically do, whatever's left over on my hands, which isn't much, I'll just kind of, I don't know, just go like that. Like I apply it almost as if it's lotion, and I feel like it gives me really I don't know, a really sheer coverage. I don't like heavy foundations, and I've tried the Revlon, what's that one? I don't know. It's really heavy, and you can't get that stuff off of your skin. Like, I feel like I have to use acid to get it off, and I'm just not a fan. Okay, so after foundation is done, I take my NARS Smudge Proof eyeshadow base, and this is almost empty, and as you can see, it's been well loved. The tube is disgusting. So I'll take this, and I just put it on my eyes. And even if I'm not wearing eyeshadow, I still do this because I have very oily skin. And for some reason, at the end of the day, whatever oils pull up in my eye area tend to like run into my mascara and then get into my eyes, and then my eyes sting. I don't know. Does anybody else have that problem? I feel like when I explain that to people, they're like, oh, that's really weird. But that's just how my skin operates. So after I have done that, I've been really relying on my NARS Narcissus eyeshadow palette, and I haven't used too many colors in this yet, but the one I've really been loving is this top corner shade, and I don't know what the name of it is. I guess I should go like that so I don't blind you. I think all the names were on the plastic overlay that was on this when I first opened it, but that is no longer there anymore. So yeah, this top corner shade, and I just have a Sephora eyeshadow brush. I bought one of their like smoky eyeshadow brush kits. So I just use the basic eyeshadow brush, and if you can tell if it's showing up, I think it kind of is. I just kind of brush this over the top of my lid. And then I take whatever extra and I kind of just bring it into the inner corner of my eye. And if I really want to highlight the inner corner of my eye, I will take this lower color or lower shade, which is really pale white or a shimmery white, and I bring that there. So now to do the other eye. And I really don't have any, I don't know. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not a precisionist. I'm not any of those things. So there's no real science to how I do this. I just kind of do it until I feel comfortable with the way I look. So once that is done, after I rummage into my bag here, I will grab, there it is, my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade 0. And I love these. They're the only product, eyeliner product, that will stay on my lid. And I kind of let it get, if you can see, get it kind of dull at the end, because I like the smudgy look. I don't like things to look super even. It's not my style. And if I mess up a little bit, I feel like even though with the eyeshadow primer on and eyeshadow, it's still really like pliable formula, so I can still take my pinky finger and just kind of smudge it out a little more if I so desire. And once that is done, I just have a Revlon eyelash curler, and I honestly need to invest in a really nice one, aka the Shu Uemura. Actually, I can't do this looking into that camera. I'm gonna look into my mirror again and just gently curl my eyelashes, and I typically squeeze it about 3 times. I feel like eyelashes are one of the things that can really make your look pop and or make or break it. I'm big on eyelashes. And currently I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Miss Manga. The jury is still out on this product for me. I don't know if I love it because I feel like by the end of the day it's a little bit smeared under my eyes, and nobody wants that. Whoops, wrong end. And something really unique about this brush, hold it in front of my face, it bends. It's got this like little ridge right there where it's really, I don't know, really flexible. But the goal with it, obviously, and it's a really tapered brush, you can go do one end of your lashes to the other to get the smaller lashes. So I put on a few coats of this, probably not a few, I should say like two. I'll typically do one eye and then go back to do the next. I have this e.l.f. brow gel, and this is completely empty, but I still use what's left of it just to kind of comb them and put them in place. I have really, really thick eyebrows, so when they're not well kept, you can tell. It looks like I just rolled out of bed. For blush, I have this, I wanted to say Sephora, Smashbox tapered eyeshadow brush, and the blush I'm loving right now is an old favorite for me, and it's by Bobbi Brown in the shade Tawny, number 2. So it's kind of a plummy red color, and I guess I should close this since it's glaring all over my face. I take that, and I just kind of like smile ever so slightly and place it on the apples of my cheeks. And this brush is really great because you can kind of draw it up your face. And this blush is really buildable too. That's another reason I love it. And then to finish off the look, I have this Berry M lip gloss in the shade number 2. And it's just a shimmery base color. I got this in, is it Boots? Superdrug? In the airport, the duty-free airport. I was coming from Europe back to the States. But I really like this color. All right, so that is the finished look. I hope you guys like it or get some useful tips out of this video. This is just what I do from day to day. Doesn't mean you have to do it, but this is how I feel most comfortable and put together and well kept when I'm going to work, out with friends, out with my guy, whatever it may be. So I hope you all have a beautiful day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.